recording now. Whatever. That's good enough. Alright, Mint was sad that I hadn't done a tier list with him, so we're doing
Right, of course.
trashy harem fantasy shows for some reason. Alright, right off the bat, don't know what show this is.
Which one did? Oh, come on, Pika, you gotta. Aesthetic of a rogue hero.
No, never.
Okay, so so our plan here is what we're gonna rate them based off of like how well they fit the or just the harem quality, right?
I was gonna.
It's not about the show. It's not about the show. It's about the harem, right? That's what we've decided.
Yeah, well, I'm
Oh,
gonna pull
perfect.
up the show so that I can.
So, some virgin incel, virgin incel, some virgin incel. Pika,
I'm gonna bomb the White House. Haha, I'm a
your
Nazi
day is now
sympathizer.
ruined.
Pop, you want to rate and trashy harem animes with us?
God damn it, we're doing this?
Yeah.
Yes,
Are
we
you
are.
recording right now?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
It's perfect. I was going to say the N word, but
You're free to say nigger. It's fine.
can you say that on YouTube? I don't know how this shit works. You can say nigger.
I think you can. I think you're fine. I don't know.
If you report my video, I'll get
Alright,
struck.
Siren, whatever you do,
Siren.
don't report this
Oh.
video.
I thought you were talking to Siren as if he was here. Alright, I've pulled up the harem girls. I assume all the ones tagged as main are the harem girls.
Right. Are we just? It's a classic case of what the heck am I doing? Of you got like the redhead main. Okay, wait. Aesthetic of a rogue hero. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm pretty sure that show's like the same as like a couple others.
You have a pink-haired twin-tail girl, you have a green-haired girl, you have a darker green-haired girl.
Right. Yeah, one of those green-haired girls is the engineer chick. It's always the same.
I don't know. I've never
where's-
seen this show.
So I don't know. What are we looking at? Wait, can I see your other thing too? No, I can't. I would put this. We can start off. Just put this like middle. Like just throw that C or B even.
I guess I could have done this all in the same tab.
Yeah. Oh, you are switching between them.
Alright. I'm pretty sure these are all the same girls. Or like all
Right.
the girls, probably.
Right. You have the main pink-haired girl. You have that green like rival girl who like shows up midway through and she's like all fancy or some shit. You know, same old, same old.
Yeah.
Actually, green hair is curious. Green hair, it's usually like blonde for the rival.
Yeah,
girl.
she has like the blonde hair aesthetic too, but like
Mhm,
it's just green. That's interesting.
Right. It is.
Yeah, that's a good like middle of the road C tier.
It's very very typical, but it's not good. It's the same as the others, but some of them do like better with the same.
Well,
Moving on.
Acastic Records. I've seen this one. So who do we got? Who are our four? It's three girls. It's the like deadpan lolly. It's the like cat-eared girl. Doesn't actually have cat ears. And the blonde.
Wait, I should have had all these pulled up
Probably.
Oh. Wait, what? Why does she have cat? I don't remember her having cat ears.
No,
Nah, this is a classic though. This is a classic.
it's just her hair.
That's another one. That's like a. Well, I think there's a couple of those that have the same main heroine, where it's like a more lollybait, white-haired character.
Yeah. No, here are the. I guess she's kind of also in the harem. But she likes agency.
I think sometimes it's a fresh change. I'm, the lollybait harem character, and I assume that's more of your taste, Pika.
I do like this character. I'm a big fan of the deadpan lolly archetype. I think they're very good characters.
Right.
Teacher's kind of crazy. I like her.
The brown girl in this show, I think, kind of fills a lot of the normal character traits that a more standard heroine would have in one of these types of shows.
Which one?
The brown-haired girl, if I remember correctly, or at least she just kind of looks like she gives that off. What are you looking at? I don't know. I would throw this up in B just because it's a little fresher than the last. Of course, we're gonna go back.
Yeah, I think this is a good B. I like all the characters, and I don't hate any of them, and I think they have at least cat-eared girls kind of stand out in her design.
Right, exactly. And we'll get a couple more of those. I mean, just looking at our images, we got a lot of white-haired girls on the cover of the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Never seen this one.
Which one is this? Ah, anti-magic, right? That's what I'm assuming. I don't know
Yep.
how close you're screen. It's like guns, but the same thing. There's like a school for like, and of course it's the classic like the main character's in like the F class, and the F class consists entirely of women. You know, and in this one, even the teacher I think becomes a member of his harem. He just gets the whole unit.
Interesting.
Um, it's very standard, you know.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, I'm not seeing any standout character designs.
Those that looks like manga art too, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah. No, I don't know. More pictures of you. Yeah, like the anime version of her is not as interesting looking.
Oh yeah. No, I like that character in the anime though. That's the classic. The principal, if I
Oh.
recall correctly.
Oh, the
That's a
underage
classic trait.
looking. Yeah.
The goth lolly principal is another classic trope. They're secretly like, and it works for teachers too. Like even Index reminds me of the teacher in Index, where it's just like it's not goth lolly, but it's like this. It like looks like a child, and everyone makes fun of the teacher for being someone that looks like a child.
I like these characters more than the other show I didn't see, at the very least.
Right. We can put that back in B, and of course we can move around. I remember this being a pretty good one.
Yeah, that can be the second in B.
It's fresh because it's like it's not just like magic in the fantasy setting. It's guns. It's still a school. It's still like I said, it's got the classic like all the main character gets thrown to F class because he's underrated, but he's secretly like OP. All that same stuff, you know.
Ooh, Armed Girl Machiavellian. I really like this show, and I like all the characters.
Oh, that's the classic. That's the guy gets to an all-girls school. Another classic trope.
All girls,
correct?
girl in quotations, but yes.
Oh, right. Yes, I forgot about that too. This is another recent one I think I've seen.
Yeah, I watched this not too long ago either. No, I think all the girls are really stand out. I like fucking Mass Girl. Armed Girl. Let's see. You're in the harem. You're in the harem. You're in the harem.
Yeah. It's the student senate, which is another classic where it's like sometimes it's just the classroom, but sometimes they go above the classroom and the guy gets like he's like gotta go down the list of student senate instead of down the list of his class.
I like the
That's pretty
blind
common.
lolly. That's
You know what? I don't know if I've even finished this show.
it's a good show. I like.
No,
it.
I think I have. I think I have.
I don't know, vacant like
If not, I'll watch it
dead-eyed
tonight.
character.
Oh yeah. That's a classic. That character is a total classic. Usually they're also like pink haired. I feel like green's another switch up.
No, I think this has to be like an A or an S. Like this is a really solid show with very good hair.
Yeah. No, I like this show. I would throw A at least. Yeah.
We can put an A for
It's
now.
hilarious.
We'll see where
Yeah.
everything else ranks.
Yeah, it might be S because I don't know what else is going to be S. We have to remember that this is. Well, once again, though, we're rating the harem, not the show.
Yeah. All right. This is Asterix War, I think, based on.
I do believe you are correct.
I've
I
never
can't see
seen
the
it.
title.
I've just know that it's supposedly a worse version of Chivalry of a Failed Knight, and that's
Right,
all I know
and
about
same with. Yeah, no, it's the exact same thing as just like honestly, we should just move those two together. I mean, these are all copy paste animes, but those two are just direct ripoffs. Like you pull them up on the same tab, and you'll see. I mean, like same MC, same like main girl, same everything.
Yeah.
What if put both of those at B or C, and maybe move Aesthetica down to D?
Yeah. Okay. I'd probably put just based on what I've heard, Chivalry above Asterix War.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Blade Dance. Never heard of it.
It's another similar one to those. We kind of got a couple like really similar ones in an order.
Oh, I already see a lolly as one of them.
Right. I can't remember if that's a sister or what that is. The main girl is. Oh, I'll probably say. Oh, that's his sword. That's another classic trope where like the main character's main weapon also is a character, and usually they are white-haired lollies. What's the The Grimoire show. You know what I'm talking about?
The Grimoire show.
It's a demon show. It's on this list. We'll get to it eventually. Similar thing. This
The
in
only one
this
I can
case.
think of where a sword is a person is the vampire show.
Okay.
But-
There's one where the book is a person.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where he is. It's like a magic one. But it's got like another character just like this.
She's kind of cute.
Yeah, Sword Girl.
She's
Of
standard.
course, Sword Girl shows up. Yeah, it's standard main girl. And then
She's
standard like blue haired, like that last time we got the green haired variant. Like, oh, that's the foreign chick. Usually they're blonde. There's another foreign chick too.
yeah.
I forgot there was 2 in this one.
I don't know. All the harem seems pretty standard,
That
other than the
was like
lolly.
the one was like a princess foreign chick. The other was just a standard British girl, like uptight.
Hmm.
I think that was a princess. I think she's a princess or some shit.
Oh, I can.
Lost Queen. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now this. I mean, the harem seems pretty
This
like
is-
standard.
I mean, you could throw that in C.
I'd
This
probably
is
put
just
it somewhere around here.
yeah. I'd throw it where it is.
Okay. Classroom
Third
Elite.
there.
I don't know how much of a
I
harem
like that
it is.
show.
No, I like the show. I don't know how much
Yeah.
of a harem it is.
It definitely. We might have some of those where it ends up being not heroine and me because the list was kind of a little too broad.
I mean,
at first.
okay, what? We have the main girl, and we have the blonde hair who like tells him she's gonna lie and said he raped her.
Right.
I think those are
Yep,
like
that's the foreign girl. No, that's the foreign girl, the blonde girl. So standard, black-haired main character instead of the pink hair. But this is a more serious black-haired type, which is another classic. You got the little short-haired, like secondary girl who's like the best friend of the main character stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how many of the other girls would count as being part of the hair. Like these are the 2 ones that
Yeah, right.
kind of want to fuck them.
Well, then there's the British girl too, right? Doesn't she, or the blonde girl with the big hair? Or is that the right side, or
I don't.
was it her? Wait, what's that girl? Was it pink right there? Yeah, that's her.
I don't remember the show enough to know if she wanted to fuck him. I just know these 2 do.
Yeah, I think she did too.
All right. Well,
I'm like fairly certain she did too. I mean, when you look at the main thing for this site, for this show, it's got her in one of those little images there. The episode 10 there, you can see her. She's got the the
Yeah,
big
no-
titties.
Yeah, no, she was important. She was the other class person.
Wait. The girl below her, was that the sister? The little short-haired. Who was that?
Where?
White short hair. The girl below her on the bottom.
She was from one
No,
of
it's
the other
not in your
classes. Yeah.
She was. Well, who was her? She may have wanted to fuck him too. Yeah, we don't care about spoilers. I don't remember.
I don't remember who this is.
I definitely think this should be higher up though. AB.
I like the characters.
I think they're good characters.
I'd put it like top of C person. I don't think it's a good harem show, and like I don't think the harem.
All right, throw it in. Well,
Like
then throw it low B,
Honestly, I
or
put
maybe
it
high C.
I put it below
Okay.
Chivalry.
All right. I like Chivalry too, honestly.
No, yeah, Chivalry is probably like I think the 6th anime I've ever watched. So
Yeah, and honestly, like, I didn't mind Asterix that much either.
I refuse to watch it just because I've only heard it's a worse version of Chivalry. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly, but for some reason, I think I may have liked Asterix more. Absolute Duo, have you seen that one?
No, I've seen clips of Absolute Duo.
It's just another standard copy paste. More like that other sword one with the sword that turns into a girl.
Yeah,
Just
we have
same,
white-haired
same.
Lolly.
White-haired Lolly for the main heroine. We talked about that earlier. That's sometimes it's the little throw out. And they
Yeah.
kind of shake it up, you know.
Big
But then
titty
standard
blonde.
big titty blonde foreign girl.
And then, like,
standard
friend.
short brown hair
Yeah.
friend girl. Right. So I mean, and then keeps it cool black haired like comes up a little later in the show girl.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
It's very, very standard.
I don't know.
C definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely C.
Bottom of C. I would put it before Blade Hands, maybe though.
Yeah, I'll take your because I've never seen either of them, so
Yeah.
I don't know what show this is. I can't tell by the image.
I don't either. Wait. It might be on the list. Where was the
I see the word
spreadsheet?
unlimited.
Unlimited Fafnir, I'm gonna assume.
Probably.
You
Yeah,
might like
looks
that
like an
one.
F.
You might like that one, Pika. There's There's some of your favorite stuff in there. I can't remember if I finished that one. I remember it's a bad show, I think.
No, I don't want the manga. I want the adaptation because I don't fucking care about manga. It's bad.
Yeah.
Let's close all these tabs. Let's open. That's a man.
Oh, wait! Wait, is this the show? No, that's not a man. There is a show with a man in one of them, which I love. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, so
The art in this show isn't as bad as some of these. Like, this is a little new. It's definitely very much the same. You've got.
You only ever
Would
said
I
it's
give
5
it?
out of 12 watched, and you gave it a 3.
Yeah, well, there you go.
White-haired lolly, standard. Or like
Right.
3 for 3 with that.
Well, I don't think that was the girl, though. I think the main girl is the pink-haired girl, if I remember. Oh, no, that was! This is a weird show. And this was a very bad show. No, the redhead underneath it. That girl's hilarious, though. That's the girl who just thinks that she's, like, her child or some shit.
Interesting.
No, go back to that pink girl, the D girl. Yeah. If I remember correctly, she thinks she's a dragon, and then she thinks she's, like...
Yeah.
She is real... She's real, like, grabby with
Yeah,
the main character.
Treated
It's
like a
that
goddess by a cult who worshipped the dragons. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's her backstory.
I like her design. Is she a part of the harem at all?
No, yeah. She has, like, a whole, like, midway through the show, like 1-2 episode arc where she just, like, basically just sits on the main character's lap in class. Like, it's one of those sort of scenes.
Alright, well, I really like her design. I think that gives it bonus points. The other girls are kind of forgettable.
Right, and that's the other main character, and now they're all lollies. So, I assumed, you know...
Nice, just
The main white-haired girl is the standard, like, really shy, like, white-haired little main heroine girl. So, I mean, it kind of works out.
Yeah, I don't know. This feels like a C or top a D kind of show.
Really? Okay.
I mean, the only one who stands out to me is the pink-haired girl by design.
Okay. I definitely put it in the range that you said. I thought you'd have gone higher, but
No, I'm not gonna like overrate a show
Yeah.
simply because it has lollies. That's. Give me at the bottom of C for now. Ooh,
Yep.
Healer. Okay. There's
Healer,
a good one.
classic. Now this one doesn't really fit. I think this is like not the right genre. But we have Shield Hero. We have
This one's
Konosuba.
harem, but like forceful harem.
Yeah, not only that, it's not really a school setting. It's an isekai. So it is still fantasy. I mean, it does have the classic main pink-haired girl, like
I mean,
short-haired younger sister.
ignoring the 2 pink-haired girls, I like the other 3.
Yeah. The white-haired girl is the standard, like, kind of shyer. The black-haired girl as well is the more, like, I mean, that's another standard for those, like, little side black-haired characters to be very, like, formal. Where I think she's more of, like, the shy type, but she's got that in her, too. Yeah, usually they're, like, the goody shy, like, not really shy, but the goody formal type.
I think those 2 characters are more unique.
It definitely
than the
follows
other...
some of the same stereotypes. There's definitely a harem involved, so
Yeah.
it could definitely be rated.
No, these 2 definitely are more unique than the other
They're
shows.
fun
For the most
characters,
part.
right?
These
Yeah.
3 are standard though.
I mean, standard, but sometimes, I mean, these are all gonna have lots of standard. That might be part of it. I don't know. I would put this a little higher.
I'd put this at like A or B personally.
Yeah.
I like all the characters. They all stand out.
It's a shakeup for sure. The show itself, like, I mean, you know my opinions on the show itself. I could barely sit through the dang thing, but yeah, no, it's different for sure. I'll put it A B.
Yeah, it can be like bottom A for now. Maybe
Bottom A
move
for
later.
now, right? Yep.
Oh, index. Okay, there's my baby.
Now, once again, we've got, and we can keep saying how it matches up with all the tropes. Like, I mean, we already talked about this earlier. The teacher is like the like 100-year-old but looks like a child teacher.
All right.
But she's not 100 years old.
I gotta figure out which ones are actually in his harem though. Misaka, Index.
I mean, indirectly, the girl who's attracted to
Kaori.
Misaka is also kind of.
Well, she also. I don't know. I feel like
It's kind of like an indirect member. I mean, you kind of get it in there.
it's a
It
2-for-1.
adds.
If you get Misaka,
It
you get her.
adds right. It adds to it. It adds to the depth of the harem.
No,
Though.
Yuiharu wouldn't be. She'd be in like Misaka's harem.
I mean, we could call this just the entirety of the series, though. So don't just focus on Index.
Yeah.
We definitely have a harem, and we definitely have a lot of similar tropes to a lot of these other animes. There is a school, multiple schools. There's multiple, like, yeah. So
Hitsuna.
there's fantasy and magic and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get like all of the people who are actually could be considered harem member. Misaka's mom can be considered, yeah. Do we consider Agnes? I don't know if Agnes is in the harem.
What's the what's the girl who isn't really like the imaginary like made of like pixels girl or whatever?
Yeah, her. I feel like her name starts with an H.
She might not even be on this list.
Okay, I need to like get to Index.
Oh, that's in Railgun, isn't it?
No, that's in Index 1.
Oh.
Or in Index 1. Yeah, I think that's the end of Index 1.
Okay, end of Index 1.
I just want all of the characters open so that we can look at all of them. It's gonna take me a while because Index is a massive franchise.
Right.
Do we consider Last Order to be in Toma's harem? No, I don't think so. That's.
Oh, that was the last one, right? Yeah. I think I know what that one is. I think I got to that part. I haven't finished this show. It's a good show. I'm working on it.
Yeah, how far are you, by the way?
I don't know, some way through Railgun.
Yeah, you're like right at the beginning. There's so many characters.
Yeah. I think I'm like midway through Railgun, though.
I don't think the teacher counts as being... Index 3. Let's see. It was Ursula. That's who I was looking for. Oh, where's... Alright, I'm certainly missing some.
Of course. But we have a good grasp of it.
I think I got most of them, so we can start
looking at them. Let's give it a little viewing. Let's enjoy the show. Classic. Once again, main white-haired character, a little shyer, a little younger, a little more... No, not shy at all. A little more rambunctious, usually.
Have you even met this character? I don't think you've gotten that far. She's pretty good.
I assume that's the mom?
Oh yeah, you haven't gotten her mom either.
Her mom just looks like her, but older?
You haven't gotten to her either because that's Index 2.
Okay, yep.
She's like the short-haired blonde archetype, I guess. Kind of like dopey.
Oh! A lot of the times those characters you'll see with like... I feel like that's like come with the blue hair.
Yeah, that's common too.
Like the really... The dopey kind of... Like... They're very like... Open. They don't like... They don't hold back with their words when they do talk.
I don't think that's kind of... She's a nun, so she's kind of like reserved.
But you know what I mean with the character that just kind of like... There's a word for that. Is that the dere?
I don't know.
Like... There's two main girls in, what's a good example? Misfit. That's a recent one that I've seen. You know, you've seen Misfit, right?
No, I have not. And I'll be right back for 2 seconds. So just talk amongst yourself. Bobbit, entertain the boy.
Myself. Bobbit, come back to life. Maybe not.
Bro, do you still play Genshin?
Do I still play Genshin?
Yeah,
actually, I would
play Genshin.
I was until like a couple days ago, but now the new update's out, so I might get.
You should join our Genshin cult. And
what's the cult?
Zhongli, like me. No.
I think I have Princess Connect installed, actually.
All right, you should. All right, fucking invite him.
No, I won't play it though. I will not. I will play Genshin.
You should. So then me, you, and Umbreon can talk for hours about dumb shit in Genshin.
I mean, I played a decent amount of it, and like some of my other friends play it. They
I
were
think
playing at
Reggie
least.
plays too.
Reggie
Should
plays.
ask.
Reggie got like, yeah, he bought an account and everything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But like, I haven't like talked to him.
I
About
think
playing
one of my
Genshin.
friends, like one of my
He's not on
other
the
friends
friends list.
outside this, I think she still plays. Oh, you don't have Reggie on your friends list?
Well, he bought a new account,
Or it's just
so,
you pick?
and I
His new
recently
account's
quit. So.
on the his new account's on the Excel, I think.
Is it? Well,
Yeah,
I
it
didn't even
should be.
remember we had
I think they're both up there.
Genshin XL.
We do have a Genshin Excel.
Where the hell is it?
I love
Link
our
purchase?
like how organized we are. It really,
Oh shit! Yeah, we do have it pinned. Let's go.
yeah. Is Pika back? I think he was back. Yeah. Ah.
Picky, you should come play Genshin 2.
Yep. Oh, I mean your phone.
Yeah, just play it on your phone. Easy.
The website.
I think you're
No, it
being
is a PC
ridiculous.
melter.
But
No, it's a PC melter, and it's a phone melter too, but
the
a little better.
website is?
The website, honestly, I could say is a PC melter too. At least it was when it first.
Oh.
I remember when it first released, everyone joked around about how they couldn't even run the website. When they first, wait, yeah, I'm trying to think if it's the
Pikachu.
same thing. It used to have like a big opening animation when you went to the site. You had to like scroll through and click on.
They probably got rid of it because
I
it
think they
broke
got rid
people's
of it.
PCs.
Yeah, I mean the website, and then even once you got past that animation, I remember it was a lot. It's a very good looking website though. I don't know why I keep pulling this thing up. Yeah, Pika. Well, what about Railgun? Or no,
What
not
did
Railgun,
Pika pull
not
up?
Railgun, not Railgun. Accelerator. What
I'm
about
curious
Accelerator?
what Pika pulled up.
Is he in the is he in the harem? Ooh, okay. Hmm. All right. No, it's got. I don't know how his harem quality
All right,
is.
I'm chiming in. Index F tier.
Okay. We'll have to create.
How much are you paying me? How much are you moving me up the tier list in exchange for putting your index high on this tier list, Pika?
Oh,
all right, fine. Both
it's
get
not
S
just
tier.
UBW. It's fate as a
both
whole,
get S tier.
but specifically it is UBW because that's got the
Yep,
most harem-y.
yep.
Yeah. What about the cooking show? The cooking show is a great. It's a great Carnival Phantasm. Yeah. What about the lolly lesbian? Wait. Uh, um, um, Ilya
Lolly
Prisma.
lesbian? Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Why did I not immediately think of that?
Ilya Prisma is interesting.
They do all just want to fuck Shira, though.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of classic. Once again, main character. That's just how it goes. When the series is that big as Fate, yeah, it's gonna have a big harem.
Exactly, dude. Why else is Fate popular? It's because of the harem, and only
Because of
because
the
of the
harem,
harem.
right? That's what we're establishing all of that right here through our research and our analysis. We're really spending our time on this one. We gotta have it locked in. Of course. Yep. Yeah, we should make this the one the longest one. We still got a lot of shows. I I mean, what I'm saying, I know how long that one is. I thought this would be a short one. We should have just done the thing Mint says. It's just you love to see it. You hate to see it. Yeah, no. No, yeah. No, yeah. No. Yeah, no. Oh. You hate to see it, Pika. You really hate to see it.
Oh, Vinny's dude,
Lime
that would
sauce
have been
Vinny.
great.
Vinny. Pika looked up some Vinny. It
Vinny's
was
girlfriend.
Vinny's girlfriend? Vinny's alt? Pika, that's what we should
No,
have
no, you
done.
need Vinny's girlfriend and Vinny's alt, but they're different people because I thought they were different people.
Pika, you know what? Pika, let's just abandon this. Let's just no.
No, I really like the idea of you switching in the middle of a video to just doing a completely different tier list. That sounds hilarious.
Right now!
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's go!
Do the
Let's
Vinny tier
go!
list right now, and then we'll come back to this tier list.
Pika, if you just hit create a tier list, you can just add text and it makes it a lot easier. You could yeah, MS Paint? Right, of course. No, I'm glad Bop it. I'm glad you saw that. I was like, we should just like halfway through. We're not even halfway through. We're like a quarter of the way through, maybe. Just just switch entire topics, everything. The video. If someone skims past this part, they'll just be looking at a completely
Alright,
different tier list.
let's get Umbreon in here.
You're gonna call up Umbreon?
Yep.
Yep, that works for me. Wait, is Umbreon in the? Oh, he is in this server. Yeah,
We're like the 4 people here.
yeah. What a classic. That's no server. Yep. Damn, that's a lot of letters. More than we got. More than we got for most. No. You could just text box or write them or however you want to do it.
Damn, we need Umbreon to draw them. Pika, go ping Umbreon.
Bob. The first Vinny.
That's a dog. Oh.
It is indeed my Twitter profile picture. It's a surprise, Vinny. You don't expect Mint to be the Vinny.
I want to say S for surprise Vinny, but I also just want to say S because I think it's hilarious that Mint is on this tier list at all.
I mean, of course, we could just say it was presenter's bias. That it's all my fault. We love you, Vinny. But I mean, I think it's just a good meme that I mean, I show up late, like very late, very late, and I get in VC, and you're all just like, who's Vinny? Why is Vinny?
Why is Vinny here?
So how is Vinny?
Does
It's all
anyone
things
ever
we'd love
ask
to
how
know.
Vinny is?
Speaking of Vinny, the next Vinny.
Can Jake be on the Vinny tier list?
Actual Vinny. All right, all right.
Alright,
Very standard.
Pika, I
Baseline Vinny.
Google imaged a Vinny, and I need you to put him in here.
Yeah,
This
it's
was
probably
the
the
first
same one.
result
It's probably
for
the same one.
Google.
We've, me and Pika already researched the many Vinnies of this world.
I think it's Retards Anonymous that I put.
Pika, I would put Vinny in B tier. It's a baseline Vinny. B for baseline, you know? That's the same Vinny.
Okay, you can have that, Vinny. Wait, that's perfect.
What do we know about that Vinny?
I don't even know who this is.
We don't. That's the thing. We
Dude,
don't know who it
wait,
is.
hold on. One of my professors was named a variant of Vinny. We can put him on
Alright.
this tier list.
We put him C tier. You know, we could. I mean, he's a relatively attractive man, but like, I'm just saying in terms of general standards.
Alright. I don't know what my professor looked like, but when he recorded his lectures, he sounded really Italian. So you could probably just find a generic Italian person for him.
Yeah, Vinny does sound like an Italian name. I could see the.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to think about this because I mean he was a pretty chill dude. All of the class was online, but he recorded lectures, and you know you watch the lectures and you learn the stuff. There was a lot of work in the class, and you know I didn't do any of the readings because I didn't want to do any of the readings,
There we go.
and I'm still doing like fucking fantastic, so it didn't matter.
Right. Exactly. What
He
subject matter
also
was
made
it?
us do like
Okay.
the discussion board dumb shit, but I also never tried on those, and I got like 100 every time.
Yeah, that sounds like
But
any
I
like
am
social class, any
probably
psych
getting like
class.
an A.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is probably A for
Well,
A.
we'll give him an A for an A. Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, if we
He's
don't get
not
an A,
quite
we're gonna have
S
to
tier because
retroactively
like
come back
he
and
get
lower
he
him though.
get. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, okay, we need Vinny's alt, so
Vinny's alt, I
It's
would definitely
F.
say S tier.
no
F?
F,
What Vinny's
Really?
alt?
and then
I
we
thought
need.
we liked Vinny's alt.
I like Vinny's alt, but F. She's the worst Vinny. Vinny in quotations.
Yeah.
There we go.
Vinny in quotations.
Oh,
All right, now what about Vinny's girlfriend?
Isn't that Vinny's alt?
Yeah, okay, we can do Vinny's girlfriend.
That's the joke.
D, and then I draw breasts on Vinny.
Perfect.
You put it in D. D for what?
Girl. D
That
for
definitely.
better than Vinny's alt.
I see.
D for dick.
Okay. Who else? Vine sauce, Vinny.
Well, we gotta finish with fine sauce Vinny.
True.
Oh, you wanted me
that's
to
the
add
finale?
Jake. Here, let me add Jake.
Yep. Jake.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
How would you rate Jake? I think he's S. Like, I think.
S. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Jake is also S.
Yes. No, I agree.
Yeah, Vinny's brother's pretty good. Alright, and then the last person of our fine sauce tier list. Vinny Vine Sauce. That's a weird last name if you think about it. Where's the weirdest picture of Vinny I can pick? Oh, we can do this one. Whoops. Alright. I think S for Vinny Vine Sauce.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I guess he can just be chilling in S tier.
Low S, bottom S. I mean,
It's a pretty solid
it
tier.
works.
I think this
it's a
is
very
accurate.
solid.
Yeah.
Vinny's avatar is 3 of them, but like.
Yeah. We have
Any
an
other
Italian
Vinnies
too.
we're unaware of?
No, I think that's it. Also, my
You think
mom's
that's
gone,
it?
so we can go back to.
I think
the
that's a
anime
good
tier
interlude.
list.
No, it is. It's a very good. All of it. That was the real tier list along the way. Well, The real tier list along was the friends we made along. Of course.
All right, so now do you like change the title of the video to just be
Yeah, it's
Vinny
gonna be called
tier
Vinny
list,
tier
and then
list.
just start perfect?
Here, let me get the
It's a
accelerator.
short skim. They might skip past it and just be like, none of this tier list is Vinny.
Alright, last order.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll go through the index harem first, and then I guess we can talk about the railgun harem, and then we can talk about the accelerator harem. So,
Of course.
the index harem has Misaka, who is one of the greatest female leads of our lifetime in anime.
Is it really now?
I really like Misaka. I think she steals the show in Index, and she steals her own show. And I don't think she's an Accelerator, but she would steal Accelerator if she was an
She would
Accelerator.
still. That's why she wasn't.
I
Because
think
she had enough.
I don't think she's like too common, like design wise. I don't know what else to say about Misaka. I just think she's really good. Easily my favorite character of all the females we have seen and will see from our tier list. So I don't know. She's pretty high ranking. Index is more standard. She's lolly, like whitish hair, light blue hair.
No, it's that's the thing about the Index series as a whole. You get every harem scenario.
Yeah.
And I think it goes for any show of that scale. I mean, with Fate as well, we get many different types of harem scenarios included.
Okay, but how many shows do you get? Like an infinite number of, or not, like thousands of clones also in there.
Right. Well, in Fate, there's the multiverse of whatever that whole theory. I don't know how Fate works, but there's time travel and multiverse in
That's
Fate.
true. You could have two different MES in your fucking harem.
Yeah, let's have the expert Bop it.
Well, we're not talking about Fate. He can chime in when we get to Fate. I'll move it closer.
Right. Okay.
So we don't waste
Okay.
Is there ever time travel?
Well, then we should. I mean, there's different timelines. That's what I meant to say.
We'll
Wait, actually, FGO is just pure time travel.
Yeah, FGO is just pure time travel.
All right.
I mean, it's basically time travel. It's not
right. They're jumping between the
travel.
different timelines of Fate, but yeah.
I guess.
What do you think of Kaori?
It's not traveling in time within the timeline. It's traveling between different timelines, which I guess time travel is always that. But
what do you think of Kanzaki? Mint. I like her.
Kanzaki.
Sword girl.
You're gonna have to pull up the thingy. I'm only seeing MS Paint.
What? Oh fuck! I forgot to reshare my screen.
Classic.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna tell you to change that, and then I forgot.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to.
Dude, nice.
Yeah, there's all the ones.
Go back one.
Yeah, no, you'd like Kanzaki. She's more your standard. She's
all right, S
big
tier.
titty.
S tier.
S tier.
We've gone through like 1/3 of the harem. I guess she's more the railgun harem. We'll save her for when we talk about that.
Yeah, but she's like a complementary piece to the Index harem as well.
You haven't met her yet, Mint. She tries to win Toma over by handing him napkins a lot.
I see.
She's very like,
napkins.
Unconfident sort of heroine
right.
archetype.
No. I get that. It's definitely a trope.
Misaka's mom.
I mean, it just looks like Misaka, but
yeah, it's his older Misaka.
A mom.
Yeah. Okay, we can talk about the Accelerator harem. He has 2 members. Lolly Misaka.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Oh, you haven't gotten there. Wait, no, you would have. You watched the end of Index. You're in Railgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's Lolly Misaka.
Is that just her but younger, or is that like her sister or something?
No, Mint, you've watched
just
the show.
But
She's a clone.
Yes.
You've watched the show.
What? She's one of the clones?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. She's the little clone. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And then this other girl is in Accelerator's harem too.
I see.
She's okay. She does necromancy.
Ooh.
All right, now I gotta get the railgun harem up and running.
The railgun harem, yes.
Oh, I guess Toma counts as part of the railgun harem.
At last, our first male harem member.
Yeah, okay, so Toma's pretty good in Railgun. He's less good in his own
Yeah.
show. But he's pretty good in there. We have Yui Haru.
Oh, that's a classic. Yep.
We've seen all of her panties.
Oh.
We have Satin.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
the reason we've seen
Similar
all of Yui
character.
Haru's
Oh,
panties.
well, there you go. Well, there you go.
And then we have Teleportation Lolly.
Yes, of course. She's
I like
main
her
heroine,
character
I would have to
design.
say.
Yeah.
Of course.
God, there's so many tabs up. I don't know. I think S for Index. I think
We
Index is
throw
really
in an S. No, yeah, I agree. It's S. It has it all. We've discussed this many a times.
good. Okay, Bobbit.
It's
You can make your case for the next one.
Are we going right to it?
Yeah, I moved it up to next.
But
Banger after banger.
We have
Stop it.
all the Fate series that could be described as having harems are next.
The Fate series as a whole. How do you rate
alright.
the harem
let you put-
composition?
Railgun in S if we put Fate in S.
You don't get to say it.
And
though. You have to make an
right.
argument.
Right, you have to make an argument.
What?
I think it's going in
I have
S
to make an ar-
regardless.
My
But I would love to
argument
see your
is
argument.
that Fate
Let's see the harem.
All right, so we have Rin.
has best girl.
We'll talk about the Stay Night
Yep.
harem first, and then we'll talk about the
and
Prison
Ilya. Literally, you have Ilya and you have Rin.
Right, you have multiple
How do
harems,
you
and you
go
have
wrong?
different.
How do you go wrong?
Right.
No, I do think.
No, we
You even have Sakura for whoever the fuck likes Sakura.
No, you have like strong-headed twin tail archetype.
and yeah, she's
Yeah,
like the epitome of like what some people call the epitome of a tsundere.
Yeah. No,
Like-
she's basically the like definition picture that you'd see when you look up the character.
There's a couple
archetype.
characters. I mean, like Taiga from Toradora is not one of those
I thought you were
characters.
talking
Like,
about
I mean,
Taiga
you have to.
I was like, wait a second. Why are you mentioning her?
Taiga from what now?
from Stay Night. It's the,
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
teacher / older sister esque
Yeah,
character.
yeah. I know.
Alright, what about why can't Ryder be part of the harem?
I definitely say Ryder is. Ryder 100% is.
Yeah, Ryder
Did she
should
fuck in the
100% be
Stay
part of the
Night?
harem.
Does she fucking Stay Night?
Yeah.
I mean, she drinks Shiro's blood.
Yeah, okay,
But,
she can be part of
yeah.
the harem. Alright, you've talked me into that.
She plays volleyball with them in the cooking show.
That's true. Okay, we're going in order of how I open them though. So next is Sakura. She's the standard.
She
like,
drinks Shiro's blood and gives. Pika, do you remember the dream where
Oh yeah, I do
Rin
remember
is
that. Yeah,
horny as fuck?
yeah.
Yeah, that's because Ryder sucked Shiro's blood. So
I see.
Ryder gave him that dream.
Josh, she gave him the horny suck. Nice.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Uh,
I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I kind of like dislike this character greatly.
That is a hot take.
Sakura?
I agree
Yeah,
with
fuck
you.
Sakura. I agree.
Okay.
Sakura has
Some people say they like her.
Max is
I can't watch
fuming.
because I just don't like her.
I think her character doesn't act the way it should
Heaven's
based on
Feel
what
as a
happened.
show, the entire show, and it's like it's a good show. Like the animation is freaking beautiful in it, and I would love to watch it. But like the show itself literally turns me off just because she is a character. And I'm just like, there
Right,
are
Sakura's not a bad character.
there are better
I don't
fate
care for her
routes.
that much.
She's the
Some
worst
people
of the
think
harem.
She's like
route.
she's like Saber. I'd put her on par with Saber.
No, Saber
Okay.
is actually a character.
My
I like Saber.
No, I like Saber. I like
my
Saber.
assessment.
We'll get to Saber later though. Now we have Ilya. She's really good.
S tier.
Yeah, we're not rating individual characters.
I don't care. I'm still I'm making my own tier list, Pika.
We can have the side tier.
She's the I want to have sex with my brother like archetype. That's
Right,
and
right.
the white hair girl.
Classic, it's
Yeah.
classic white-haired lolly, sex with my brother, very
All
energetic.
your white hair girl tracker. Do these white hair girls all have like red eyes? Because
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
also
that's a
common.
trope. White
Yeah.
hair, red eyes is like a major trope.
Well, that's
And it's usually a younger character as well.
that's albinoism, right? So that's kind of
Yeah,
why that.
Well, that's
Uh,
a depiction of this show
Wait,
in like
I don't
anime.
know if albino means.
Uh,
Well, I
human-
guess you're
human-
right.
human-
But
Albinism does not look like that.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have like white hair, but like.
And red eyes either, but yes.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like albinoism though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ilya's really good. Ryder, she's good in Heaven's Feel,
Yes.
and then nothing else.
Well, at least A.
Oh no, she's good in the cooking show and
Yeah, I said
Carnival
she's good at
Phantasm.
it.
Writer's based as fuck. She's great in HA.
Yeah, no one cares about HA. That's
Yeah,
not
I know no one cares about HA, but I'm still gonna say writer's based as fucking HA.
all right.
Look, she's even in fucking FGO. Look, see?
Yeah,
Right there.
whatever.
At the very bottom.
FGO's not important. Oh wait, she's also in.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
she's
she is
also
an
in
FGO. She's a lolly.
Babylonia. She's
Yeah.
in Babylonia
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Saber. I like Saber.
Classic.
She's
I'm more of a-
also the
I'm more of a
giant
ruler
Gorgon
fan.
too, Pika, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I know.
That's her too.
I'm more of a ruler fan than a saber fan, but you know.
Like
You mean
Sean.
Jean?
Yeah.
Jean was kind of bland, but like
See, I'm
so
more
is Saber.
of an Avenger fan, but
Yeah, okay, Marvel shill.
well,
What's Captain Marvel or whatever? Kind of would fit in. Blonde hair. We could call Captain Marvel another saber clone.
Alright, so that's the Stay Night harem. Now we gotta open the Prisma Ilya harem.
Right. A whole separate ballpark.
Alright, close all of you. Alright, it's still Shiro's harem, mind you. Ilya, Miyu, Luviga, who else is in his harem in this show? I think it's just them.
we should have put Caster. We probably should have put Caster in the harem.
Alright, we already
Fine.
talked to.
Yes, Caster definitely should have been in there too. I agree.
No, she's not in his
Caster's
harem.
cool as
She
fuck.
wants. No, she wants to fucking. What's his name? She's not in Shiro's harem.
Oh yeah, she wants the old man.
Yeah,
the
she's
teacher.
in Kazuki's.
It's not a harem if it's one person. Buffett. All right, we have.
Are you telling me no one else wants to fuck Sojiro?
No. All right, we have the two Prisma Ilya girls who are unique. We
Right.
have Miyu, another lolly.
Yes.
Pretty standard,
Yes.
like
Mhm.
black-haired lolly.
Very standard. Very
Yeah.
good character.
And then big titty, like drill hair.
Well, she's
girl.
a general character. In fact, I would mark her as like a major part of the
F
main
tier.
guy heroine.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like Rin's like main rival,
Yeah.
F
like
tier.
in a lot of the show.
F tier.
F tier.
Okay, we'll put the
She
show.
also she's
We don't even have
oh
an F.
they're all British. They're all British. I hope F tier.
Put an F. We need an F tier.
F for fate. F for fate tier.
We're not doing that
Alright.
joke again. No.
Is that already a joke?
I think the only reason that we did that joke was because we didn't know fucking anything about any of those characters.
Yeah, we
So it
didn't
was
know
the
any
only
of the
thing we could
presidents.
do. We didn't know any of the fucking.
No, not putting this in
pre-Kenny
F for the
characters
joke.
either.
Put an S. Put an S. Put an S.
Yeah, I think it's
After.
after.
Yeah,
an
I'd
F
say
for
that's
sure.
tier.
Yeah,
I'd say
S.
that's.
Wait.
You have
All right,
have
fine.
Tosa
Oh, that's a
you have
compliment.
Fred,
Yeah,
the epitome
exactly.
of
Yeah,
the epitome of
I think it
heroine
has a
names.
good harem.
You also have the lolly, and the big titty girl,
She also has
and
brown
the
hair.
vanilla
not-
girl, and
Our main girl does
Ryder
not have white,
and
red, or
Caster.
pink hair or blonde hair.
I don't know what this next show is.
I don't either. What is it?
Fucking. That doesn't-
It's too small.
Infinite Stratos.
Infinite Stratos. Okay, wait. Pull it up. I gotta remember it.
Alright, Infinite Stratos. 2011. Oh, this looks very standard already.
It is very standard. Ooh, it's a mech. I think if I remember correctly.
Oh, I've seen this girl. I think I was tempted to watch this because I saw clips.
Blonde-haired, curly, British-haired, twin-tail stuff.
Alright.
Foreign.
Yeah, we got like short blonde-haired girl. That's
She's like, yeah, the super athletic, super short-haired friend character.
pretty standard. She's a more unique design, I'd say, than.
Very unique, yeah. But it's also she fills a common role of the like more like earthy, hands-on, engineering, a little quieter, but very like upfront, very like true.
Yeah, she
If I
eats
remember
things that are
correctly.
bigger than like half her face as well, according to this
Yeah,
image.
that's an interesting image there. It looks very photoshopped.
This is just like standard character. Like
Right.
nothing
And
to say about her.
the darker hair is slightly different. We just had Toska, which I was just complimenting the whole like it's a different hair color
We
for a
have the
main girl.
same fucking blonde
Copy,
hair character from Faye.
copy paste, curly blonde. Yeah, no, she's in every show, and she's always British or French sometimes, but usually British or American, sometimes American.
England.
Regardless, always foreign, always
England.
yeah. Like they're all copy paste. That's the reason why this is a
Oh, and then we have
singular.
the Tooth Fang Lolly. Yep.
Yep. Which is classic. She's like the younger sister character, very blurty out how she just like sits on main character's lap and it's like, oh, I'm just sitting on his lap because I'm her little sister, like blah blah blah.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems pretty like standard C tier-ish, D tier level.
We could throw it to. We have a lot in C tier. You want to throw it upper D?
Yeah, we can throw it in upper D, sure. Don't know what this show is. There's 2 characters.
Oh, Pika, I can't believe you don't know what that show is.
I
Pika, that's such a good show.
I don't know. I don't recognize it. What is it?
It is. Now, why am I blanking? Irregular at the Magic Academy.
Oh, that was a more recent show.
They just had a season 2 come out, and the season 2 is also very good. It's one of the most notorious for like the main character is like just literally just a human god, like one of those type of shows.
Yeah, it's the power fantasy isekai sort of deal.
Power fantasy. It's not an isekai. It's a fantasy high school harem show. So just like this.
Same difference.
A lot of these are power fantasies.
I don't
a
even
lot of
know.
these main characters.
I can't even like pick which girls are like harem members. I assume she is.
That's the sister. So the main girl of this harem is the sister.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is
good.
one of those. So yes, the main hair. Yeah. You got that's the classic younger like junior. That's the classic engineering girl. That's the classic sporty.
I like the Hinoka hairstyle.
Yeah.
That
It's a
does
sporty
things for me.
girl, supporting character. Usually they're brown. Sometimes they got the red hair.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan of that hairstyle and like the color.
It's a classic. Usually they're. Yeah, it's a good character. And then that's a good example of that character. I really like her as a character. She has her own little arc with her own little guy that she like kind of gets later, but at first it is very kind of harem-y with her.
Yeah.
Yes, the main
I've
girl of
seen
this harem is the
several
sister.
girls who look like this and like have the hair ornaments similar to that.
It's a very standard, like traditional looking, straight black hair, cut bangs, long. She's very like proper.
Honestly, I'd
But
put this
she's
in
obsessed with
C,
it.
but now looking at it, I'd move Chivalry of a Failed Knight up to lower B.
Move Chivalry up. I put it low B for harem quality. It shakes up the whole sister thing, and the other harem members kind of get their own arcs later on.
Yeah, right.
You got the student senate president. You didn't talk about her, but she's another good character.
Yeah, it was
Also
hard to
very
see
much
which ones
below
are.
the hair.
Usually, I just click all the ones that say main.
Yeah, you had her pulled up. We just clicked out. It's all good.
Oh.
I can't see the title on that one, but I think that was one of the ones you picked out.
No, it's not.
Oh no, that's Camphor. Very bad show. Very, very bad show. Interesting premise though. It's in the high school. Our main character just gender swaps every like couple minutes. It's got that it's got that premise to it. That trope. That's our main character.
The blue
have
one?
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Alright, he's not part of the harem then. It's these 4 that we have to deal with.
You're right. There's that's the older blonde girl. You got the also like the more mature like she's the kind of rival character.
This does things for Boppet right here.
Oh, does it now?
Yeah, Boppet likes this
What am I looking at? Yep, that's good.
Yep.
S
Up it's set.
I don't like how her face looks. Also, are these the same character? They just like are different designed characters.
Changes forms.
Y'all,
She
I know
has different forms.
really off topic. So I'm just like kind of sitting here. My roommates just brought home 2 chinchillas. Chinchillas!
Mint, you live a very storybook life of.
I swear to God. Wait, should I give you this idea? No. Maybe I
No,
shouldn't.
enlighten me. Enlighten me.
Mint, don't drug your chinchillas, please.
No!
Please
Oh, I
don't.
thought the advice was gonna be to do some gerbling.
Oh, I would never. We have cats. Those cats are gonna try and attack the chinchillas. Chinchillas are expensive. Where'd they just get chinchillas? Those are
We just
like
found them on the side of the
$200.
road, dude. Give me a second.
I can already tell I wouldn't watch this because gender bent is a bad category.
Yeah, no, it's a bad show. It's kind of got the like, it's got like the evil bear comes to life sort of thing, like stuffed animal that like becomes like a god, sort of like kind of like Q from like that magical girls show. I know you know what you're talking. You know what I'm talking about, Pika.
No, I
Madoka Magica.
I watched 3
You know, like,
episodes of that.
oh, okay. Well, there's like that. There's like the little bear character. There's a couple shows. Danganronpa has like a similar kind of character. It's like it's kind of like it becomes a like a psychological style.
Yeah, it's the psychological story bear.
Right.
I understand the
Right.
trope.
The
But yeah.
narrative, and they become like a narrator, and yeah, it's a classic character.
Honestly, I want to put this in D. Like, none of these girls are doing anything for me.
No, yeah, put it in D. None of the girls. No, they're all. They. I mean, it's very haremy. It's very like they all stay at the, like they have like a slumber party one night, and it's really funny because then like the guy randomly changes to a girl midway through. It's just like, kind of like hilarious, like because some of the characters are only attracted to the girl versions of the character. It's just kind of a dumb show. It's just a dumb show. It freshens it up, but
Alright, this
we
one
can put it.
has a mech. And...
You know that one. I think you showed me this.
No, again, you're wrong. I've never seen this one.
This is a classic. The main character is actually very different than any other main characters we've seen. Our main character in this is kind of like a heroine member himself.
Do you know what this
It's
show is called so I can look it up?
oh yeah.
Oh, Knights.
Knights and Magic.
Knights and
Yeah,
Magic.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The main character is this like short, like little blonde-haired, like isekai or not blonde, white-haired isekai kid. But everyone kind of mistakes him for a girl, kind of like I don't know. They just he gets like the slime treatment. You know how like slime, like all the girls are like they're hugging him, like oh he's so precious. He gets that sort of treatment.
To be fair, though, in Slime, his body is literally like a copy of a female's. So.
Right. So it's kind of just like that, where he has like that feminine body, and all the girls just love to like pamper him.
Doesn't look very feminine to me.
That's not him.
Oh. What?
That's the brother of the main girl. He's the top character, the white haired.
Oh, God, I just
That's
assumed that was...
him.
Damn, Pika got trapped.
Damn.
Classic. So then he has the childhood friend who has the twin brother, which is a classic twin brother of the childhood friend. That's the classic British haired girl, curly twin tail. Yep. The athletic short haired girl. Yep.
Yeah. Also with big titties.
Yep.
Who's that?
That's the childhood friend and
Yeah.
main heroine girl.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, this is not doing much for me.
No, I would definitely see it.
Yeah, this is like high D, or not me. It's C or D for sure. I don't know.
Yeah. You can throw it in D. You can throw it high D.
Yeah, we'll just put you at the top of the Konosuba. It's only on there because Bop It.
S.
No, Bop It. Remember, you're
Just
the one that put this on
S.
Mint's list.
Yes, I know. And that's why it should be S.
Konosuba.
Konosuba doesn't even fit the like.
You can't
what
tell
we're
me
going
that
for.
Konosuba isn't a harem. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have
Right,
all the
it's a harem.
generic stuff that.
It's not a fantasy school setting. It's
Pretty sure
not.
she can be part of the harem.
We have a couple other shows like this. We already rated Healer, so if we can rate Healer, we can rate this.
Healer actually has a harem, though.
100%. Yeah, but this
This isn't
are
harem.
you-
This
this
is
is
harem. What are you
literally
talking
a
about?
harem. This
He
is
fucks his
literally a
harem.
harem.
He has sex with all of them, Mint. It's a harem. You're not telling me Healer is not a harem. It literally is, by definition.
And Shield Hero
Yeah,
is a
and so
harem.
was Konosuba.
Konosuba, I would say it's a harem.
Konosuba, you can make arguments for. I agree. I don't know. Megumin's really unique character. I love her.
Megumin is S tier.
Aqua's a
Everything
really
is
unique
useless.
character.
F tier.
It is.
Even the blonde-haired
Darkness,
characters
even
unique.
though a lot of people don't
Very
find her gimmick funny after 10 million times, it still makes me laugh. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
I'll argue against S. Just give it top of A. I don't think it's necessarily. Love how original all the characters are.
Alright,
I
fine,
don't
give
think
it
it's
top of
strong
A.
enough in its harem elements to be the top of our harem list. I would give it
Right,
A though.
exactly. But the characters that are
I
like
won't give
in
it
that,
S,
like
but I'll give it A.
actual the harem execution might not be there, but the potential and the originality of the characters, and
I
it's
mean,
it's
from
just
what
honestly-
I've read of
show.
the light novels, it definitely gets more into the harem when you read them.
Honestly,
so-
I'm putting it below Armored Girl
We
Machiavellian.
haven't read the light now.
That's just like a really solid harem.
Yeah. But you're gonna put it above. I think it goes above Healer though. I think that's
Yeah,
good.
Healer's actually a harem, but I like the Konosuba characters more.
Yeah.
Magical something or other. Assuming it
it
did
might
not
be
help.
cut off. It might actually be cut off.
Okay, we have a fucking sheet, don't
Yes,
we?
we do.
It's magical something. Magical warfare.
Magical Warfare, a classic. Pull it up.
Alright, you look like harem. You look like harem. That's a man.
Yes, that's the classic younger sister. Oh, this is actually a pretty decent show too, if I remember correctly.
Alright.
So she's the stereotypical, like, kind of blonde-haired rival character. I think she's foreign. She might not actually be foreign though.
I mean,
That's the sister.
childhood friend and girlfriend.
Oh wait, yes, they're fake girlfriends.
Oh,
Yes,
that's funny.
it's one of those classic tropes where it's like starts out as like a fake relationship because they've been childhood friends.
I don't even know.
Then it like becomes that. I think she's evil. I can't remember.
I mean, the character designs are good.
Wait a second. This is the one with the books that come to life. No. That's Trinity. That's Trinity.
I don't. Just looking at the characters, like I like the
So
designs.
generic. So generic, but it is good. It's a good execution of it. And the show itself, I think I remember being pretty good. It's got like this cool, like kind of two worlds thing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm feeling C.
Mid
Yeah, mid C.
Yeah.
I don't know what do you
Above
rate?
duo for sure. Above duo for sure. And above the other one. I put it right behind yeah.
All right. I don't know what this is. They're on train tracks.
Okay. I slept on that show so much. I know it's not about the show, but like it's one of those shows where like I watched the first couple episodes, did not like it.
What's
This is
the
one of those
show?
shows that you have to watch the very end. I'm trying to remember. Quidella Code. It's hard to spell. It's that little underneath there. Like just yeah. It should be down towards the bottom. Yeah.
All right.
It's got a really good ending, this show does.
You. I think I've seen a clip from this because you look familiar.
Yeah.
No,
Now
never
this
mind.
show's a little weird. In fact, this show
Wait,
I don't even know if it would really have a harem.
That's not a woman. Okay. I was
Our
about to say
issue
that.
with this show is we have multiple main characters.
The index problem.
Yeah. And each one of them kind of only has like one or two like people in their harem per se.
Yeah, blonde hair.
That's kind of our main girl. That's our main girl. And she's an idol and all this stuff and that. Activates her power by singing, like classic, like
Yeah, we got our
That's a
white-haired lolly. Yeah.
yeah, she's kind of like the girl who always follows what's her name around in Index.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, she gives off those kind of energies. Teleport girl, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the sword girl. Yeah, she's the one that teleport girl is all obsessed with, or whatever, if I remember correctly.
Okay, and then we have red-haired lolly.
Red hair girl is one of the other MCs, kind of like girl, the black haired MC.
No biography, Kevin. Very good.
It's just a kind of a difficult show to rate. It's interesting. It's a very interesting show.
I like
the
the
hair,
I like the character designs.
they're very cool. There's kind of multiple harems. They're a lot smaller. In fact, I don't even know if I would consider them harems. it's like mostly just direct relationships and like 1 or 2 love triangles, I think. I don't remember that character.
I don't know. I just
Oh
like,
wait, no, no, I know who that is. That's one of the like little. She's not a main character.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
We
choice
could
is
put
yours where
that.
this goes. I don't have any opinion.
Yeah,
I think it
we're
has
gonna
okay
have lots.
character design.
We can put it in C.
Where do you put it in C?
Right behind the one we just put down, maybe, or behind. Yeah, where it is. Where it is. Where it is. I like that.
All right, another one I can't tell what it is at a glance.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh wait,
Some of these I haven't.
hold on.
Wait,
I,
is it?
did I just do something? But was this supposed to be an F?
I don't know.
Huh.
No, 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 no. Put that one. That one goes behind Demon King, I think.
I don't.
No. That's Magical Warfare. I'm trying to think of. I liked that one, and the harem was pretty decent.
We talked
It
about
was the
this one.
sister
I'm pretty
harem.
sure.
Yeah,
Just like I didn't
yeah,
move it.
sister harem with the fake girlfriend, but really kind of is a girlfriend.
Yeah. Where would you say?
Um, put it right before Quidella Code, middle C. Yeah, sure.
Or
This
before
is a
on this
mess.
side or before on this side?
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I like where it is. I like where it is.
All right, another one I can't see.
Yeah, I don't even know what that one is. Does it
Einjar.
bless it?
Blessers of Einjar is the part I.
Oh, this show is absolutely terrible. Something of Ragnarok, Blesser of. Just look up. Yeah, of Ragnarok, Blesser of. The Master of Ragnarok, the Blesser of Einir or something. Terrible show. Terrible show. I mean, I didn't finish it, so I don't know.
It's
But
less than a 6 on Mal. That's a big oof. That's usually a sign.
a lot of these shows have less than 6. What are you
No,
talking about?
no, all of them have been above 6 until now.
This has kind of got a different. This is a little more isekai, less schooly, like really direct harem. Like it's like a literal harem of girls that kind of like accompany him.
Yeah.
Unique characters. This is probably the only thing the show has going to it. There's no like, it's just about some like ancient like, he just kind of goes around and just fucks up shit, and all these girls are kind of like badasses or something. I can't remember how it all goes. Not a great show, but interesting characters.
Yeah, no, the character design is kind of stand out, even though like white-haired girl isn't very standard with her white hair.
No, it's she's kind of like very like, um,
She has the
rusty appearing. Yeah, she's like the princess girl or something, I think. She kind of gives off like princess's younger sister kind of vibes. Like kind of like a bad character. That's the classic kind of like athletic-y type. What are you looking up?
characters. It's not gonna come up. That fine. Fuck you. I'll find it through the
Through the show.
Deliveroo.
Oh, To Loveroo. We can vote that one next.
I just wanted to like show that this is pretty sure just the same character.
Ah,
Like, yeah, pretty close. They're both princesses, both twin tails.
yeah. The short. You don't see that hairstyle
They have
much.
similar kind of like dressing style.
Yeah, her hair, like the current one we're looking at, is a little more like horn looking, where these ones are more like standard twin tail looking.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up because that's what immediately came to mind when I saw her.
Yeah, no, I see. I definitely see the resemblance.
This feels like another like C tier show.
Definitely. In fact, maybe even D. I would put it. Yeah, right there. Let's go there.
All right, another one I can't see.
Ooh, Tokyo Ravens is such a good show. Interesting harem too. I like it. There's the harem's kind of smaller. I like. Actually, it's kind of got a fun twist. I don't know if I want to spoil it for you.
I'm
Like,
never gonna watch it.
oh, it's a good show. You should watch it.
I'm
Two
never-
of the girls are actually the same character.
Oh,
Like he doesn't realize it.
Who's even in the harem for this?
Purple hair.
Yeah,
And blonde hair, because purple hair is listed as 2 characters. She's listed as red hair over there on the side as well.
oh well, we have to
I
include
think.
her. Yeah, I assume that's. It's later revealed that she's the same. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So these two are the same, and this one.
And then
is...
there's blonde-haired girl, which is she's a fun character. She kind of shows up as kind of a bad guy. She's like sadistic kind of character.
She has a fucking a candy ring.
Goth lolly. Yeah, yeah. Fun character. I love her theme song. Her theme song is that like the whistle song. Kind of reminds me of like the Kill Bill whistle, but it's really good.
I don't know.
Harem wise, it's got like both harem members are like really quality characters. Like this girl, she's kind of like a sisterly character, but then like there's also the girlfriendly character. And that the sister was the girlfriend the whole time, kind of thing. But she's not a sister really. I think they're cousins.
Yeah.
But then he kind of the sister's in love with him the whole time, but the guy's in love with the puppet the whole time, and then he realizes the puppet. Well, when the puppet dies, it takes him a while to realize that the sister was the puppet, and then he kind of like. And there's also like the other girl that kind of throws him off. So there's like at least 2-3 characters in it. It's a good harem. It's quality.
All right, where would you put it?
But in soul of just pure harem-y, I don't know. It might be like DC again. The harem itself isn't super stand out. The show is great, but we're rating harems.
All right, Shield Hero.
Yeah, Shield Hero. Okay, I hate the harem.
You hate the harem. You hate.
I like the main girl. I cannot stand the other two.
I like,
especially the bird. I cannot stand the damn bird.
All right, and Melty. All right, there's our 3. I'm gonna go the opposite way. I like Raphtalia, but I don't like her.
I love her
as much as like people are like, oh, she's top tier waifu of the year. I don't think she's that good. I like Melty.
Melty's good. Melty's good. I cannot stand the bird at all.
Bird's okay. I'm impartial.
We could throw this in B tier.
Yeah, I think this is an okay, like, they're all unique characters at the very least.
Right.
Like,
In fact,
I don't think they fit any.
A, and I would go with you.
Yeah, like if we're going purely based on harem here, I think they're all basically more unique than most of the characters we've seen.
Yeah, they're good. You know what? No, I think we should put this in A.
It can be below
Put it
Shield.
behind.
It can be below the better Shield Hero. Alright. Sky something Academy.
Oh, bad show, bad harem.
My...
I think. Yes. No, this show is just bad. It's just like not watchable bad. It's Sky Warrior. We don't even need to look it up, Pika. We could just put it in D, like bottom of D, and call it.
I'll accept that. Another one that I don't recognize.
Strike the Blood. Okay. This is a weird series. It's got a lot of OVAs and stuff. Good show.
Oh, it has so many seasons. What the fuck?
Yeah, do not click on all the seasons. Just click on one.
Okay.
There's like 5 seasons and a bunch of OVAs.
I didn't know if they'd add new girls later.
They also just have straight up just hentais of it as well.
Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know. I don't even know if,
I don't know
which
why
of these are harem members.
Like,
are you a harem member? Probably. Are you a harem member?
Yes.
Is this a harem member?
Yes.
All right. How about this one?
Yes.
All right. Next one.
Yeah, that's Goth Lolly teacher. So yes.
All right.
I think that's the sister. Yes.
All right. Blue hair.
Yes.
Maid. All right. And last one I
We
found.
had Robot Girl. I think we already got her, didn't we? That's good. I think we're good. We got them all.
All right.
This fulfills many of the standard tropes. I can't remember if that's the sister or the main girl. It looks like the main girl. They look similar. What does it say? Yep. No, that's main girl. I don't know. Standard. She's got black hair. Kind of throws it up. Very tsundere. Very standard girl.
Yeah, she gives those vibes. Then we have blonde hair.
Blonde hair. She's older. She's like the mature. I think she's foreign. She just checks all those boxes.
All right. Then we have.
Yeah, she's like a hacker. That's no. Usually you get the short hair with these characters. That's like the classic, like wields a spear, like kind of sporty, like friend rival, like kind of character. You know, very standard, very standard.
She has nice eyes.
She's like some like character like manipulates everything behind the scenes. If I remember correctly, I can't remember who she is. quite observant.
Princess of
Oh,
some
she's the
nation.
princess girl. She's kind of no, she's the foreign girl who kind of like comes in midway through and kind of shakes things up a bit.
I like her
Our
eyes.
blonde-haired girl, yeah, no, she's kind of a little switch-up character. Her arc is kind of interesting. It's a good character. That's the
Lolly
school
teacher.
teacher / golf volley. Yep, classic whole trope. Younger sister who just looks at the main girl also is just probably attracted to the main character for some reason. I think she's technically like a robot or some shit, but just like it's just classic. Like very like blunt. I don't even know who that is.
All right.
I can't remember.
A lot of these characters pretty standard designs, except for like
It's very standard.
this
It's
one
very
is kind
like
of unique.
It's but there's a lot of characters, and a lot of the characters are like they're very like. I mean, they fit every stereotype. They literally like match every stereotype. I mean, they change the little things up. The main girl's hair isn't red. There's kind of the blonde haired girl, which doesn't usually show up in every show.
Design wise, I'd put it like a C.
Yeah, well, it definitely is C, I'd say.
Somewhere in the middle, somewhere top, bottom.
I would put it behind Quidella. No, put it there. Put it where you got it. Before Quidella, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sword Art Online. I've only watched the abridged series of this.
Perfect. That's all we need. We can just base this off the abridged series then.
Okay, who the hell's even in this harem? We have Asuna.
Yeah, I don't know if that would show us the whole thing.
Does
The
his daughter count as being in his harem?
Yes.
All right.
We don't get Gun Girl in this movie.
Blacksmith, I guess. I don't know.
That Sasha girl is also yes. They're all in it. We all have seen Sword Art Online.
She looks like Reno from Princess Connect, kinda.
You know what? I hate to do it, but in terms of harem quality, like this fits all the boxes and does it well. It's got like I hate that. I would never rate the show a B, but like I think harem quality. I think we should put Sword Art Online a B, low B, bottom B maybe. Let's see what the list looks like one more time. I hate to be the person who like throws Sword Art Online up there, but I think it genuinely deserves to be like right there.
I mean, kind of like the forerunner of isekai harems.
Yeah, I think it established. I mean, it didn't establish a lot of tropes, but it solidified a lot of tropes. A lot of shows copied what they. I mean, a lot of shows copied Sword Art Online because it's Sword Art Online.
I don't know what this next one is, but is Twin Star X just a harem?
I don't know why it's in there.
F for not a harem, because there's only one girl, at least 14 episodes in.
No, yeah, there's no other. I've seen most. I think I'm further than you then.
Yeah, I've only seen the first 14.
There are only the one girl. Well, wait. No, there is the other girl, the original girl.
His childhood friend. Yeah.
Childhood friend.
That's more of a love triangle than a harem, though.
Right, exactly.
So it
does have a school because it's kind of got the whole like learn to be a mage school. I don't know. You could.
I don't know. I think it's. I think it's not really.
No, yeah, that works.
I think it's the least like any of these. Like even Konosuba is more like these.
All right, Trinity 7. I'm gonna say this is A. Now this is gonna be the one that's like it's got the copy paste characters, but it's got the 7 of them. They're like distinct. It's like it's literally like the goal of the main character is like capture and like seduce the 7 members of your like you must assemble a harem is like the goal of this character of this show. So he goes around assembling his harem.
Oh yeah, I've seen clips of this show. Yeah, these characters seem kind of fun from what I've seen.
The characters are all like super cool. He's got like 2 like weapon characters plus the 7 like the 7 girls he has to like.
I don't even have them all. There's too many.
Yeah, Sora's the like weapon. There's like the.
I just closed one. Whatever. They all look pretty uniquely designed.
They follow a lot of they're very like to the trope characters, but they don't like they follow the tropes. They don't follow like what the other shows did with the tropes. You know what I mean?
You get their 3 measurements on all of their pages, which means the source is based and gave it to you. I don't know. This looks like it's probably a good harem.
I would put this right behind Shield Hero in A.
Ulysses. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, this is Fate. It's John Dark.
Yeah, this is just. Oh yeah, Buffett. Yeah, John Dark, and Julius.
Dude,
and
let's go.
8 characters that are in this show. But
Pog.
terrible show. Pika might like it. There's this like child, and he like mouth feeds a child.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck you think about me. I want you to know that I don't like shows purely based off of how degenerate they are.
I don't know, Pika. I just heard it, and I was like, "Yep, that's Pika."
I like Fate John the arc more than this one.
Yeah, no. Who's that?
Arthur Richmond, Astaroth. I don't know.
I haven't even gotten this far in this show. Bottom C, D, bottom D.
We'll put it in D. It's like D.
Yeah, bottom D.
Alright, I don't know what show this is.
I don't either.
Good old Zoom. Unbreakable something doll.
I don't think I've seen that show.
Why is it
I don't
on
know
your
why.
list?
Because other people add stuff to my list. Let's look at it. Google it.
Yeah, okay,
I
let's.
haven't seen that one. That might be the only one on here I haven't seen actually, or at least like seen like parts of it.
You're a girl. You're a girl. You're a girl. You're a girl. We'll
You
just
can already
assume
tell.
all the girls
And
are.
her name is Charlotte too. You can already like point out the blonde, curly, twin tail foreign girl.
Yeah, I mean it definitely fits all the.
The short, white haired sister character, like foreign girl. She's even wearing the freaking hat. Where's the main harem girl?
That's a dude.
Yeah, that's a dude. I don't know who that is.
I don't think she's probably not even in the harem.
Right.
The little sister.
Is that the main girl? Oh, that's the little sister.
No, this is the main girl, I think.
That's the main girl. Okay.
Yeah. No, she's the only one listed as main.
No, that looks like the main girl.
The rest are all just supporting characters. So this would be the main girl.
Without seeing the show, you can tell just from the design of the characters what each character is. So it clearly follows the correct stereotypes, the correct tropes. Like you can tell that's the foreign British girl. Like curly blonde hair.
Second year puppeteer. She gets transformed into a person with green hair.
That's weird. I might watch this show. I don't know. It's kind of the one I haven't seen yet. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight.
It's in your plan to watch. Spooky
It
gave it us. Maybe Spooky did help with this because he's the only one in my mal who's.
Yeah, maybe Spooky had that.
I don't know. It seems like standard.
Seems
harem.
generic. C, D, mid D.
Yeah, probably like. Oops, that was the right page. There we go. Like C. I don't know. Like. We can't really judge it. We'll just put it at the bottom of C.
Perfect. Works for me.
Alright, Baphomet.
Oh,
I closed Mal.
Baphomet Chronicles. I'm trying to remember what the show is about. We're gonna have to look it up definitely, because I mean we need to see the characters.
Whoops. No, Google. You don't need to know my location.
Oh.
All right. Is this it? Is this a different one? Nope, this is it. Oh,
No, that's it.
This is.
You know what? I think I have seen.
This is in my possible watch list, so I will see this at some point.
Why am I blanking on what the show is about? Ecchi, harem, school. So it checks off all of our boxes. Let's look at our harem members. You can already see that, and we've got the standard characters. That Celestia girl is our stand. That's a classic character. That blue-haired girl. I do remember this show. That's like the evil assassin. That's the main guy. That's the main girl. I don't know who that is. That's the British girl. That's like the sister girl or some shit. That's the Dere, big titty, younger, quiet girl. Yeah. I think that's the sister, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Standard show, standard show.
Where would you put it? I don't know.
Uh,
C probably.
yeah. No, it does not go that high. After Blade Dance? Before Blade Dance. Put it right there. Put it right there. Why not? No, move it before Duo. Before the one in front of it. Move it one more over. Sure, 2 more over. That works too. Whatever. What do we got there? I cannot read that. Wait, I know what that is, though. Oh, I should know what that is. Go to the spreadsheet. I'll tell you what it is if we look at the list. We already did asterisk scores, right?
Yep.
It's one of those. What would the one we just did? I think it's that one right there. It's gotta be that one right there. Yep. I don't think that's our main girl. That's our main girl right there. Redhead. Sister, girl, short hair, blonde. No, not sister. That's the sister. The other girl was the... That girl is like the smart, like rival kind of character girl. Did you get that last girl? The blonde over there is the same thing. Yeah, that's... I don't know. It seems to fit the picture.
Yeah,
This
it
one
seems like
doesn't
another standard
design of the
men's.
actual characters. I don't know. Some of these are manga rips or not. Not the greatest looking. I don't know what that's just manga image.
Yeah.
Bottom of C? I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere around there is probably fair.
Put at the end of C. Where everything else is going. You've seen Familiar Zero, right? Because I haven't really seen much of that show.
No, I haven't.
Oh, let's
That might
just
be
put it
another
in.
spooky ad.
I mean,
I've seen.
I definitely didn't put it in there. But I started watching it recently because it was, but I didn't get very far. It looks very standard. I think it's kind of backwards. The main character is our girl. Like it's a little different than usual.
Interesting.
Like it's more from the girl's perspective. The show is. I don't know. You could just throw that F or D or something and just call it. Yeah. I can't tell what that one is. We're getting to the list of things you've added, right?
Yeah, this one's Date Alive. This one is the harem's pretty good.
Let's see it. Let's see what you got for me.
Yeah, I'll have to sell this one on you. All right, Esther or Toka, Tabichi, Kerme. That's not all of them though. I need the other seasons for the others.
Of course.
U2, Miu. That's season 3. Has Natsumi. Alright. I think that's all of them. That one can go away. So, little sister character, obviously.
Right. Yes.
Pretty.
Wait, that's the little sister character.
Yes.
Yes. The red hair is different. What's our main character look like? Black hair?
Yeah, I don't think they're related by blood or anything.
Interesting. Oh, we like it when they're not related by blood, of course.
I think he's blue hair.
Blue hair. Interesting.
Yeah, there he is.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, you're all good. Bobbit, we entertain.
What?
I don't know. Hi.
Hello.
Pika ran off.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So.
Dude, I pulled Zhong Li Pog.
Wait, actually, I haven't pulled anyone like the last person I pulled was Albedo, and I didn't even want to pull Albedo.
Beta's good for double Geo.
I don't have anyone else. I don't have another Geo. The only 5 stars I pulled was I pulled Chi-Chi in my first pull, and now I pulled Albedo.
F.
Yeah, I wanted Child. I wanted Tartaruga. Or, I mean, I wouldn't mind having what's his name either, but I kind of wanted Child. Child's kind of the character I wanted, but I never got him. I mean, any of the 5 stars would be fine with. And like, that's just said, like, it was Albedo. I was like, okay, cool, 5 star, but there's definitely better. Like, I need a DPS. Razor's my DPS right now. So,
Razor's
Razor's
decent.
great. Yeah. And you know what else I've been using as a DPS? Fischl.
Fischl's not as great DPS, but she worked
I
good
kind of
as
like it. It's just
Razor
fun.
support.
I like playing Fischl just because it just shakes it up. I have Fischl, Diona, Bennett, and Chi-Chi. It's just kind of a weird little party.
Amazing support.
I love Bennett. Bennett is so good. If I combine Bennett, like I used to have Barbara in every one of my parties, but ever
Mhm.
since I realized, like, I mean, I've like kind of built Bennett a little bit better, and like just combining Bennett and Chi-Chi, like you no longer need the like easy heal that like Barbara provides. Because Barbara's so easy, it just always is healing your characters. But with Bennett's like ultimate or whatever, and then Chi-Chi also just like does the same sort of thing with Barbara, just like a little differently.
You know what Barbara's great for?
Enlighten me.
Her second constellation gives your active character a 15% hydro bonus, so she's actually really good with Child.
With Child, I bet. And wasn't one of the new girls, or was she Ice?
She's not out yet.
5 star. That was just
She's Eula.
no. Who's the bow character? Well, that was Ice then, wasn't it? Or was she water?
There's no new characters. The new character is Ice. She's a great sword. She's primary physical damage.
She was older than that. She was older than that. Was she the one that Reggie pulled for?
I have no idea what Reggie pulled
What's the most
for.
recent bow character?
The most recent bow character? Guan Yu. Or Guan Yu.
Ganyu. Ganyu, was she
Ice
Ice or water?
Archer.
She was Ice. Okay, yeah. For some reason,
She's
I thought
Ice.
she was water at first.
Nah, Child's the only water anything.
Water bow.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess Mona can technically water DPS, but you need C2 for that.
Yeah, I like Child a lot. I really wish I would have gotten Child.
He's cool.
He would fit well in my play.
His problem is he only has so much uptime, so you kind of have to like fill his downtime because you can pop his skill, right? Like I don't know, have you like tried him at all?
I don't need all the time. Yeah, I played with him. He was just in the rotation for the trials.
Right. So
Because the rest of my party, I have like my main DPS, and then it's just supports. Like it's usually like Bennett, sometimes Diona, sometimes the main, sometimes Animo Traveler. I'll do. I kind of like Animo Traveler. I don't know. I think Pika's back, maybe.
is he?
Oh no, he isn't. Okay, so you're that offended by DPS? Oh, okay. You're that offended by DPS Chi-Chi? Well, not DPS, sub DPS Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi is literally the shittiest. You know why people don't use Chi-Chi? You know why people hate getting pity broken by Chi-Chi? Because she doesn't do damage. The only thing she does is make you basically invincible.
Yeah, if you have her subbed in and you have her like
But
thingy
that's
spinny,
also why people don't use her or Barbara.
I don't like Barbara. I used to run her and Barbara together when I first started playing the game.
Oh
Now I
my
run
god.
Child.
Oh
I run
my
one.
god. Yeah, Mint just never dies.
The Barbara cheats. My original team was literally like Razor, Animo Traveler, Barbara, and Chi-Chi. Like it was just like the immortal team.
Amazing.
Like just yep.
God, you should come pull for Zhongli. You should come pull for Zhongli because
I need support.
he
I
can
don't
give
need
you
more
a big
support
fuck off
characters.
shield. Yeah, but he give you a big fuck off shield, so then you can be
I don't
even
need a
more
shield.
invincible.
I need Child or maybe Diluc, but preferably Child.
Diluc's cool as
All right,
fuck, bro.
Diluc is pretty cool. I like Diluc, but
Diluc's my favorite character.
I know we are.
No, no, this is what you get
Uh,
for leaving.
can we score the viability of DPSs? Well, then you and me can do it together, Pika, without his tainted input. Of course. Yes. Wait, this is the sister. This is the sister. Oh, okay. Ah, is that a cigarette in her mouth? Ah. And is it the headband that causes it, or that's kinda like the sign? She just wakes up, so they're just like a bipolar character? Alright, alright. No, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's interesting. It's a classic blue-haired, shy characters, and we've talked about this before, I see. The character design is very unique, that's a lot of hair, and the hood's really cool. Talking to the puppet's pretty cool. Oh, really? That would surprise me as being the main girl. It looks like some, like, enemy of some sort, some rival character. I see. Interesting. Ah. Oh, that's weird. Usually you don't get that a lot in shows. They're usually the opposite where they're, like, super, like, obsessed with the culture. Because, like, I mean, the shows like to hype up Japanese culture. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So she doesn't remain angry. She's a particular okay, let's see this GIF. Very well about it. Yeah, 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 that's classic, that's classic. Okay, so it's her and who? The main girl, Black see. Okay. A clock. Oh, that's the white eye is a clock. The yellow, right? Right, just kinda the opposite. When you get the sun ray and there's just the opposite of the sun ray. They both don't have to, like no, they go hand in hand. Very common to see those both of those character tropes. Pika has died. Oh, I heard all of it. Who is she fiending for? Who's she fiending for? Before the main character. Just there's just a general I see. Interesting. Well, that's what I don't know if this is ever gonna because you weren't hearing me talk. It's a classic trope. The whole like turns the one lesbian, but then it's like only attracted to him and no one else. Right. Creating those asterisks is a common event that happens in these shows by the main character of these shows. Trying to do the other show that does this. You're not streaming. Nope. Right. Yes. All good. I mean, I saw everything up to it. Oh, we'd love to see the antagonists become harem members. I don't like it when they just, like, throw out characters. You know, as lame as it is, sometimes just trying to slap them back on inside the harem. Okay, initial, yeah, right. That's just the premise of the show. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I see. I was gonna say, she doesn't look like that in every image. I see. Interesting. I might give this show a look. What was the other show I said I was gonna give a look? Oh, the one that neither of us had seen, the machine one. Nice. I mean, it's got a decent score. I don't like these shows, I just watch them. Half these shows I watch, I'm like, "This is probably, like, one of the worst shows I've ever seen." But I still watch the whole damn thing. I like it, the design's good too, it's definitely high A. Throw it an S, throw it an S. Yeah. I don't know about Fate, though. Fate has Rin. Fate has Rin. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Let me get sold. Darkness. Let's just see them all. Milk out these minutes. All right. Standard pink-haired main girl, very large. Yes. And what causes that sudden shift? At first, it's just like a very monogamous. I see. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Really? That's the main. But this happens. That isn't revealed until later. You don't realize that until later, or does that it show that part in the very beginning? Ah, that's standard though. Classic. A true classic. So many tabs. All right, let's see it. The little sisters. Okay, I see. Okay, okay. Wait, so she was a person and she just like is no longer a human being? Ah, okay. So it wasn't like just randomly they just like, yeah, no, you're no longer a human. You've lost that right. So she never was a human to begin with. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, I would say she very much looks like the teacher character. So many. So many. No, it's clearly got a lot going. And it does some things with the standard tropes. The nurse. I see. Oh, oh. So nurse and necromancer. Okay, okay. Like the other one. Understood. What's that's the other one. Okay, very nice, very nice. Oh, she has 2 sisters. Now where does she fall in the, like, the younger than the youngest? Oh, the 2 youngers are twins. Okay, okay. Classic, classic. She kinda just is along for the ride. She didn't, like, start yeah. Let's see it, let's see it. Oh? And? She can't talk? Oh, she can talk in the adult so she does eventually talk. Oh, specifically the main character. It's not just a general aphrodisiac, it's very heavily targeted. I see. Yep, yep. Usually it's like, yeah, like student senate, like stuff like that, student council. Yep, yep. Of course, of course. Mom? Oh, okay, she looks a little younger in those other photos. In the main photo looks yeah, yeah, yeah. Very, very large and diverse. Interesting. Well, that definitely calls for some score. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I'll trust you here. I'll trust you here. We can put that at the top. And it's literally called Daylight. No, I've heard about the show, and I've heard that that's kind of what it is. Right. I bet. No, I 100% agree with you. Like, I haven't seen the show, but and from what you're saying, sounds right, you know? We love that. We love that. We love that. Oh, we got all the doubled. Yeah. We just 4 more. Cool. I mean, like I said, most of these shows are below 6. We're in that genre. Really? Okay, okay. Yeah. I just know I've watched a lot of shows that are below 6, and I'm just like, "Yep, here we are again." Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I see. I see. Oh? See. Okay. And does it, like, power up is it like one of those things where, like, they have to get, like, the city to it's like the belief in Santa Claus where, like, people have to be horny to, like, give them see, I see. From the world, like, the world needs to be, right. No, I they each have their own I see. What'd you say she does? I see, I see it. I don't I'll add this to the list if they right? That's all she needs, she just needs to think of the main character. Right, right, of course. Main characters, Cinderella, all the checks all the boxes. Ooh, we're shaking up with the main character with the red hair. We're getting like s I was about to say, or like sports anime, red hair main characters. This is our classic trope. Usually not in this genre. This genre likes to do a lot of self-insert characters. So it's usually black or brown hair. They're usually quiet, not confident. Right. Instead of being like a self-insert, it's more like an Aspire 2 type of Ah! I see. Right. Right. To amass so much power. I see. I see. Oh, oh, that's a good start. That's a very good start. I mean, they are in prison. Okay. Right, they were trapped. They were right. Imprisoned. They weren't in prison, they were imprisoned. Alright. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Throw it right in there. Oh, that's the one that's really hard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the mind one, right? Oh, no, it's the Death Note parody one. Yeah, 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 yeah. I liked this show. I watched it. It was kinda funny. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember too much about it. I just remember being like it was, like, kind of like, okay, like a somewhat enjoyable watch. I don't even know if I actually finished it now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, so no, I did not finish it. Oh, so I didn't enjoy it as much as I remember enjoying it. Classic. Okay, but I watched it. I did sit there and watch it, and I didn't turn it off at 1 episode. I watched 3 episodes. So, it could've been worse. That's a sister? A classic, Kinda looks more like the main guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't remember that character showing up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Not her, but I've seen the other 2. The 3. Yeah, yeah, we don't of what do you call that? No, it's, yandere. We don't get a lot of yanderes in this genre. We did have another yandere. The girl from Tokyo Ravens, I would kinda classify as a little bit of a yandere. Right, 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 right. Oh, she is, I've seen the show. She is classic yandere. Oh, that's always funny. Yes, I remember that. And that's the demon. Yeah, yeah. B, probably. I don't know. Go for it. Yeah, 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 go for it. That's what I'm saying. We got Yandere. That's a nice shakeup. That's what brings it up there. We got some different characters. Yeah, that's the mental mind game one, right? The I'm too mentally something. Oh, maybe that's why there's duplicates. They got like duplicated over. Well, what's that last one there? Let's do that last one, and then we also have ReZero, and then we can like talk about other ones. I haven't seen ReZero. Well, I have seen like moments of it. Right. Now we have the main girl there is looking like reminding me of one of my favorite characters, Charlotte. You her name's just you, right? I think it's just you. Oh, that's the classic British girl. You can tell from a mile away. The curly twin tails, blonde. What's her origin? French or British or something like that? Or sometimes American, could be American. Okay. This was oh, okay. Very very different. Very different. Right. Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, that's funny. That's funny because usually those characters are like, "No, I don't like it," like this and that. I see, I see. Interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, 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 I get that, I get that. There's a character kinda like that in Trinity 7. You have a lot of characters. Yeah, yeah, right. The live-in roommate. Yes, yes, the classic. It is a classic trope somehow. Oh, no, we paired a guy and a girl together in the same room. Oops. Oh, of course, of course. That's another classic, that's another classic. Oh, standard, yes, standard teacher. Student senate, yeah, something club. Oh, like super smart character. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Popular. Right, right. I know, yeah. She's kinda off to the side, and the character just kinda knows her. No, I get that, I get that. Similar to, like, I mean, a lot of shows do that, yeah. Where the main, like, they don't really, like, talk to the student senate girl, but, like, she kinda is there. Right. Of course, the tournament arc, another classic. A classic arc. Every one of these shows had a tournament arc. Now was there a baseball arc? You hate to see it. Of course, okay. Yeah, right. And it's very standard looking, but, like, I mean, it definitely does different things. They all do different things. We love that. I mean, it's harem. It looks standard. I mean, the characters, like, look like they follow the tropes. Oh, very nice. I see. No, yeah, no, no, yeah. Sure, sure, yeah. I'm just looking what we got. I don't know anything about it. I don't know about it. No. Isn't it just or is it both the maids and then the blonde girl, or is it just the blue hair? It's the pink-haired one, I never remember her name. She's not a part of the harem, so there's just 2. I mean, unless you count Felix. Isn't that Isekai Quartet? Ah, I just only saw the chibis because I didn't see the top part. No, it works out. Whatever works, whatever works. How much of this have you seen? Because 'Cause I've only seen, like, 4 or 5 episodes maybe. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Yeah, I think it's small. I mean, like, I remember it being small. Of course. Yeah. You wanna get 'em all. What? There you go. Yes, yes. Right, those 2. Understood. Um, not a fan of Ren. In only 4 episodes, didn't like her. And people say she gets worse, so I don't know why everyone likes her so much. I see, I see. But then isn't season 2 she kinda gets, like, a little eh? Oh, end of season 1 then? Like, after the speech, maybe she gets a little eh? I just thought she gets a little I thought she, like, starts out good. Oh, okay. But for those 2 episodes, is she, like, well regarded? See, I see. Alright. I liked her character, like, in the first couple episodes. Yeah, she's very bland, but she was kinda the only other character I, like, you saw in the first 2 episodes, so I guess that's probably why. That's nice, yeah. I think I know who this is. I know that's the sister, right, who lives at the house. Yeah. But she lives at the house. She's like the maid or she like book girl or something weird. She hides in the library, yeah. Really? She gets a lot of character development later on or something? I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Reminds me of the girl from, Fate, the other twin tail blonde, yeah, similar hair. No idea who that is. Very nice. Maybe? I can't remember. It was a long time ago when I watched this show, when, like, this was, like, one of the more popular shows, I watched it, and I was like, "Eh, not for me." I probably will rewatch it some or, like, finish it someday. I see, I see. Oh, yeah, yeah. Very, yeah, like, mature, controlling character, like yeah, yeah. I see, I see. Ah, and how does this just there you well, we love to hear it. And what makes him so? Alright, alright. In season 2. Alright, alright. Alright, yep. Well, there you go. Uh, oh, no, I agree with you there. It definitely enters C tier. There are there there definitely exists a harem, there's definitely it's a controversial, there's lots I mean, it's like I mean, it's a popular series, and that's kinda what you get out of it. Well, we already threw SAO relatively low, so we can throw this relatively low too, I think. Where do we throw SAO? Yeah, we can throw it around there. Put it after SAO maybe, or before SAO, or yeah. Before SAO. Before SAO. Yeah, sure, go for it. We could discuss, yeah, what you had some ideas?